So, any idea about Java?
Java, it's
Just one
programming language. I know. I forgot, sir, but I know the language Java.
Okay. Okay. It was first owned by Sun Microsystems. Just introduction. So we don't need to have this one actually. It was founded by Sun Microsystems, but it was taken over by Oracle recently. So now Oracle has been taken over this Java. Initially, it was founded by James. Author was James Gosling. So the main objective of finding the Java is to prepare simple electronic consumer goods. This was found by James Gosling. The main reason to find Java was to prepare simple electronic consumer goods. Okay, so first project was Green. So it was started in 1995. First alpha and beta version, JDK alpha beta version. So these are all the things no one will ask us in the interview. So just so like this, first version was in 1995, JDK alpha beta version. Then 1.0 version, JDK 1.0 version in 1996. 1.0 version. So like this, now we are in 18, Java version 18. Okay. Version 18, it was introduced in last year, now September, I think. So, but the standard versions that industry is using is 8, Java 8, or we'll call it as 1.8, okay, and Java 11. So these are the major versions that industry is using. So these two have all the major features that are present in Java. So 18, 17, 16, those versions people still not started using it. Still 1.8 or 11 will be using in the industry. So we'll be using 11 throughout our course. Okay. So before we start programming, we need to know few things. So Java is an open source tool. You people know about what is meant by open source, right?
Yes.
It is a free software where anyone can use it. Okay. Java main strong feature. What is the strong feature of Java? Is object oriented. I'll tell you what is meant by object oriented programming language. Oops, you know, right? Programming language. Object oriented programming language. It is platform independent. Portable, dynamic. We'll discuss about these things. Robust, secure. So these are the main features that Java has. Java is having. So that's why Java is a strong secured language, object-oriented programming language. Mainly it runs on object and class. Object and class. Without object and class, there is no Java. Okay, without object and class, there is no Java. So total Java will be running on object and class. That we'll discuss deeper in the coming classes. So now today we are going to discuss about Java features. Okay. So we have 12 features. 12 features in Java. First one is simple. Second one is portable. Third one is robust. Fourth one is secure. Fifth one is dynamic. Distributed. Multi-threaded. Interpretive. Maybe you need to go high performance. We'll discuss one by one. Okay. So these are the things that we have in our object oriented. So I think I forgot object oriented. On platform independent. On architecture neutral. So these are the 12 features that Java are having. So we'll discuss one by one. What is meant by simple?
It is easy to.
So first point is Java is very simple and easy to learn. And compared to, we are always comparing with C and C++. Okay, we are always Java will always compare with C and C++ because Java was developed based on C and C++. Okay, C and C++ are the oldest languages. Whatever the difficult, whatever the complex programming that is present in C and C++, those complexity has been removed in Java. So pointers concept is there in C. Okay, those pointers concept is very confusing. So that pointers concept has been avoided here in Java. Okay, and multi-threaded concept is there in C++. So that multi-threaded concept has been avoided in Java. So Java has taken only the features which are easy in C and C++, and the complex features has been avoided and implemented. So that's why Java is very simple and easy to learn when compared to C and C++. Okay. Nursery language. It's I'll say that this is a nursery level programming language. Okay. So any language without practice it will be difficult. But when we come to the concepts and when we practice it, it will be easy, right? So we can write Java programs easily. Mainly we'll be learning only the core Java because we don't need advanced Java in our Selenium. So we'll be learning only simple core Java. So here this is the one which I had told. Java has removed all the confusing features like pointers in C, multiple inheritance, sorry, multi-threaded, I said multiple inheritance, and multiple inheritance concepts present in C++. So whatever the confusing features that are present in C and C++ has been removed here. So that's why Java has become simple when compared to C, C++. But when you compare Java with Python, then definitely Python is simpler. When compared to Java, Python will be simpler language. Okay, that's why I'm calling this one as a simple. Are you clear? First point.
Yes, sir.
Next we'll discuss about object oriented. What is mean by object? Okay, so object is a blueprint of a class. Object is a blueprint of a class. I'll discuss a little bit about what is meant by class and what is meant by class. Object. So object is a blueprint of a class. Okay, class is a plan. Okay, so this is simple words I'm telling, but deeper we'll discuss later. So suppose if you take a house, if you want to build a house, what we need initially?
Plan.
Right? Plan is required. So based on this plan, the required plan. Based on this plan, can we able to build n number of houses?
We have to make blueprint for that plan.
Yeah. So plan is a blueprint. Plan will be a blueprint, right?
Yes, sir.
Plan itself is a blueprint. Based on this blueprint, can we build hundreds n number of houses, right? We can build n number of houses, right?
Yes.
With one plan, we can construct n number of houses, right?
Yes.
Here plan is a class, object is a house. So based on our plan, we are building houses. So houses will become an object, class is a plan.
So with one class we can write
N number of objects. We can create n number of objects. Okay. So this is the simple concept that we have. What is plan and the object? So Java is a object-oriented programming language. So Java is a object-oriented programming language. Because Java able to store data in the form of objects. Java stores data in the form of objects. That's why we are calling object-oriented programming language. Okay, are you clear? Any doubt?
Yes.
Okay. Next, we'll go for platform independent. This is very important. Okay. So you may get a question here on platform independent. Why Java is called as a platform independent?
It run on different OS.
Yeah. So we can run a program, whatever the program that we have written in Java will be run in any operating system. Okay, platform here, platform is operating system. Okay, if you write one program, then that program can be run in any operating system without changing the program. Okay, that's why we call it as platform independent. But when we come to C and C++, if you write a program in Windows, then if you want to run the same program in Linux or Mac, then we need to change our program according to the operating system. Then only we can able to run. But when it comes to Java, we no need to change the program, Java program. We no need to change the Java program. Whatever the program that we have written in Windows, can we take the same program and can run it in Mac or Linux or any operating system without changing the program. Okay, that's why we'll call it as a platform independent. So here Java follows one principle, ORA principle. Write once, run anywhere. ORA principle. Okay. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is very important. So we can run the program in any operating system without changing our program. Architecture neutral. What is meant by architecture neutral? Any idea? So suppose Java program never communicates with the platform directly. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Why? How it will interact with the operating system? Platform here, platform means operating system only, right?
Yes, sir.
So Java never interacts with the platform directly. So it will be interacting with the indirectly. So due to this, whatever the upgrades that we do, in the operating system. So suppose if you are upgrading your OS from 10 to 11, or you are upgrading your RAM, or you are upgrading your ROM, any physical or softwares that you are upgrading will not impact our Java program. Okay, whatever the softwares or hardwares that we are updating in our system will not impact our program which we have written. So that's why we say that Java program is a architecture neutral. Okay, do you understand?
Sir, how it interact with OS, sir?
So whatever the program that we are writing is in English language, right?
Yes.
Is it right? So does the system understands the English language?
No, sir.
So what we are going to do to understand the machine code language, we will be converting it to machine code
Machine
language,
code.
right? So we are interacting the operating system with the machine code language. What is machine code language?
Binaries.
binaries. It will be in zeros and ones, binary system, right? Zeros and ones. So to that will be interacting the operating system. So what happens actually? First, whenever we write a Java program, we write Java program. So you people has to log in the system. So please don't use mobiles. So from tomorrow we'll be start writing the program, small programs to understand the basic functionality how Java will be working. Okay. Whenever we write a Java program, okay. Suppose I have written a Java program and I have saved it as test.java. Okay. I have saved the program as test.java. This is a source file. This will call it as a source file. Test.java is a source file. Suppose let us write a program. Okay.
We have to install anything, sir, before writing?
If you have a Notepad++, just install as of now Notepad++. That is enough. So here I'll be writing a program in Notepad++. So class test, okay. Public static void main string array args. Okay, this is a main class. So I'm writing system dot out dot println. So I'm saying hello. Okay, this is the program that I have written. Okay, I'll save this program as save as. Okay, 1 second. So I'll be saving this program, this one as test.test. Okay, file name I'm giving as test, and here we need to select a Java source file. Okay, we'll be having an option Java source file. So save as type as Java source file. Okay, save as type Java source file. Can you able to see?
Yes, sir.
So if you save it, okay, the program will change like, see, the color has been changed. You can even write the program in Notepad, but this type of color change and all you can't see. So can't see. Okay, so that's why it's better to use Notepad++ to write the Java programs in the initial days. Okay, once we are comfortable writing the program in Notepad++, then we'll go and use some IDE. Okay. So now I have saved the program as test. So whenever we save a program, should be use the class name, whatever the class name. This class name. This is the class name. Okay. Class name, whatever the program that we write, we should save it as a class name. Okay. If suppose class name is Raja, then you need to save Raja as Raja.java. If Aruna class name is Aruna.java. Okay, Priyadarshini, then we need to save it as Priyadarshini.java. So if I'll go to the program where I had saved it. Okay, at 30 p.m. So what is this? See, Java test.java has been saved, right? Okay, this is the program that I have saved. So what happens next? When we want to compile this program, when we want to compilation, okay, we need to compile the program. Why we need to compile?
To check the result.
To convert.
Yeah.
To convert it to machine language.
Yeah, to convert into bytecode language. Okay, to convert it into the bytecode language, we need to compile the program. What the compiler will do? What is the use of compiler?
It convert our language into machine language and execute the it contact with OS and execute.
No. Let's stop there. So when we compile the program, it will check if we have any errors in our program. First, it will check whether there are any syntax errors. Okay, syntax errors. I'll show you what is meant by syntax error and all. Okay, if there are any syntax errors in the program, then it will throw an error. If there are any, so suppose this is a program that we have written, test.java. Suppose I haven't given this, right? If I don't give the semicolon at the end of each line, whatever the line, so system.out.println is the line, then we need to give the semicolon at the end of the line. If you don't give this semicolon, then compiler, what the compiler will do, it will immediately throw that we have missed the semicolon at the end of the line 3. So compiler will throw an error. Okay. So compiler first, it will check whether the program doesn't have any syntax errors. Okay. Then if the program is perfect, there are no syntax errors, then it will convert to bytecode language. Okay, it will convert to bytecode language. So first what happens? Source file, test.java is a source file. Now we have created test.java is a source file. Okay, then we need to compile. Okay, once we compile, it will create one more file. Java.class file will be created. Java.class file will be created in the same location. In the same location where test.java is present. In the same location where test.java is present. So what happens here? It is converted, the source file is converted into java.class file. This is a bytecode language. This is a bytecode language. Okay. So this bytecode language will be converted into machine code language. When we run the program, it will be converted into machine code language. This will be taken care by JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Okay. First Java source file, when we compile it, it will be converted to java.class file, which is a bytecode language. Then bytecode language will be converted into machine code language, that is taken care by Java Virtual Machine. Okay. Then this will be program. Then execution will happen. Okay. This, whatever the machine code language that we have converted, will be understood by the system, operating system. So this machine code language, why we are converting into machine code means because every machine will understand the machine code language. So that's why we are saying that platform independent, because we are converting into machine code language before we run the program. Okay, so this machine code language will be understood by every operating system. Okay, are you clear until here?
Yes, sir.
So now, let us compile the program and see whether we can able to generate the java.class file here. Okay, to compile it, I'll run it in command prompt initially. Okay, so I need to go to the folder location. How to go to the folder location where my program is present? Any idea?
If it is in which disk CRDC colon like that /
documents. Okay. Because my program is present in documents. Okay, let me come up. users. Okay, so if I want to come out of users, I need to cd documents. Okay, cd 8:30 p.m. Right? Okay, documents. Okay, it is not. cd users cd documents. cd documents.
Maybe you should give in code, sir.
Sorry.
You should give in code, sir. CD.
No, no, no. cd desktop. Okay, let's reopen this. Yeah, cd documents here. Okay, so I have program in 8:30 p.m. right? So 8:30 p.m. So here I can see, if you see list, so here the program is present in documents 8:30 p.m. right? So here I'm gonna compile the program. I want to compile the program which is present here, right? So documents and 8:30 p.m. This is test.java is present. If you want to compile a Java program, we need to use the command java c and the program test dot the program name, source file name. Okay. To compile the program, we need to use the command java c and the program name. Okay. Now I'm compiling it. So it has compiled. Okay. Can you see here? Test.class file has been generated.
Yes.
Class file has been generated. Okay. This is in bytecode format. Okay. Now I want to execute the program. If you want to execute the program, Java and class name, just class name. No need to give the Java. Okay. Java class name is test. So it has to print hello world. Okay. So first, whatever the source file we have created is in English language. Then when we compile it, if the program doesn't have any syntax errors, then it will generate .class file. Okay, .class file. This is in bytecode format. Then this bytecode format will be converted into machine code language, that is done by JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Okay, so then when we run the program, it will give the result. So whatever the errors that are throwing while compiling, those errors will call it as syntax errors. Okay, let us change this program. Now I'll remove this syntax here, this semicolon here, and I'll save the program, Control S. Then I'll come here and I'll try to compile it. Okay, what is the command to compile?
Java C.
Yeah, Java C and test and the source file name. Okay. Okay, Java. Now I'm compiling it, so it will check whether any errors present in the program. Okay, if there are no errors, then it will directly go to, it will like this, it will come directly. There won't be any errors. So now we are expecting one error where semicolon is missing at the line number 3. So here, see test.java line number 3 error missing semicolon expected. So here semicolon is expected at here, one error. Okay. So like this, it will throw an error if we have any syntax errors. So whatever errors that is catching by the compiler, will call it as a syntax errors. Are you clear until here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now you can try like this. Okay, we can try like this, but we need to install Java in our machines before we run the program. Okay. So to install the Java program, so you need to go to, you need to go to Oracle Java download. Okay, search Java downloads, go to Oracle website. Okay, oracle.com Java technologies download. Okay, so this is the link that you need to follow. I'll share the link in the group. So this is the place where you need to download Java. Okay, once you, so here Java 19 and Java 17 available. Java 19 version is available. Okay, 19 version is available. So this is coming from and March 23rd. Okay, until March 23rd, this 19 will be there when it will be suppressed by JDK 20. Okay, in March 2023 we'll get JDK 20. So we don't want to use Java 19 or 17. We use, if you scroll down, okay, you can see Java 8 and 11. Okay, we have Java 17 and 19, but we are not using Java 17 or 19. We'll be using Java 8 or 11. Okay, we have Java 8 or 11. So select Java 11. Okay, for Windows, if it is an Windows machine, okay, select, this is for Linux, Mac, Solaris, Windows. Okay, select Windows if it is Windows, or Mac. So select the first link. Okay, click on download. Okay, accept terms and conditions, download. It will ask you to register for Oracle. Okay, it will ask you to register for Oracle. Okay, we need to register for Oracle. So what you need to do, you don't have the account, so you need to create an account. Okay, you need to fill your email address, password, retype password, country, first name, last name, job title. You can give anything. Okay, test engineer, you can give test engineer. Okay, work phone number, you can give your personal phone number. Company name, you can give Aspire High Consultant. Okay, address, you can give your address. Okay, select state, you can give the select, because I'm in India, so that's why it is coming UK, US site. So if you open it in UK, it will come automatically UK site. Okay, and postcode. Okay, create an account. So it will ask you to authorize it. You'll get an email, whatever the email you have given, you'll get an email to your email account. So just verify. Once verify, you come back and try to, you come back and try to sign in with the mail ID, password which you have registered. Then when you click on sign in, automatically it will download. So suppose, because I already have the account, so if I sign in now, so automatically it will start downloading. Oh, I think the password is wrong. Yeah, so once we enter, automatically it will start downloading it. Okay, so you can do it today. We'll set up tomorrow in the how to set up in the system environment variables. We'll set up environment variables in our system. Normally it will automatically set up for Windows 10 and all, but if it is not setting up in the environment variables, we'll do it tomorrow. Okay, you can download like this. And Notepad++, you can download it by going Notepad++, downloads. So this is the link. You can download the latest one, the first one. I'll ping you the link here in the chat. So this is the Notepad++ that you need to download. Okay. Are you clear until here?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So architecture neutral. That is the architecture neutral. So any changes in the system, any changes in the system. It might be OS, it might be hardware changes like ROM, RAM, or any upgradations that you have done for your system that won't impact our Java program. That's why we'll call it as architecture neutral. Okay. Next, portable. What do you mean by portable? I think you might be heard about the portable. So if you want to port your SIM,
It should
from,
support on every system. It will support
We
on
can
every-
change the what do you say? We can change that our this one if you put our SIM.
yeah.
From Airtel to
So,
Vodafone like that.
yeah. So if you want to change, if you want to port from one network to other network, but still we are not going to disturb anything, right? Still, but SIM might be changing, but we are not gonna disturb our phone number which is present, right?
Yes,
The
sir.
same number will be coming for the Airtel, right? Suppose if you are converting from Idea to Airtel. So if you are keeping a port from Idea to Airtel, then our number will be the same. Number will be the same, right? Only the SIM will change, right? Only the network will change. Same way here, Java program, okay? We can carry the Java bytecode to any platform without making any changes. We can carry Java bytecode. How we are getting Java bytecode?
Java Virtual Machine.
To
Oh,
any
after
platform. Bytecode will be converted while we are compiling the program, right? Without making any changes. Sorry. So whatever I said, right? So this bytecode will work for any platform. Sorry, I think I told you machine code, right? So this bytecode will work for any machines. So that's why we are converting from Java source file to Java bytecode to work for any platform, to work on any platform. Okay, not machine code, Java bytecode. So that's why we are saying that Java is a portable programming language, because we can able to run the application under all the operating systems. You can run the program in any operating system. So we are porting from, suppose we have written a program in Windows, and now we have pushed it. We have pushed our code to Git. Okay, you know Git.
Sir.
Okay, it's a source where we can keep all our codes. Git is a what we'll call GitHub. It's a hub where we keep all our code. Okay, so I'll explain about that Git also in the coming classes. Okay, so Windows, we have pushed our code to Git, so all the code will be there in the Git, in the Git source file, Git source. So it's a hub. So whenever our system breaks, or whenever our system doesn't work, then we should not miss our code. So we always keep in a cloud. It's a hub is a cloud. So we'll keep the code in a hub. So it will be there in safe. So whenever we want, we can take it from there. Okay. So now our code has been, we have written the program in the Windows operating system. Now suddenly our system has break, and we ask new system from the company, and the new company has given us the MacBook. Let us assume that company has given the MacBook. So now what we do, whatever the code that is present in Git, we'll download it to the Mac machine, and we'll set up everything Java and all. Then we'll run the program what we have written in the OS. So that is possible, right? So what we are doing, we are porting from Windows to Mac. Okay. The same way what we have ported from IDEA to Airtel, we are porting from Windows to Mac. Still, our program is working. We are not changing any. We are not changing any code. We are changing only from Windows
the operating system.
Yeah. So that's why Java is portable programming language. Okay. Are you here? Are you clear until here?
Yes, sir.
The next one is fixed robust. What is meant by robust? So robust means it mainly runs based on the heap memory. Okay? Heap memory. It is a type of memory that is present in the Java. Java has a very good memory management system. Java has very good memory management system. Very good memory management. So due to this memory management system, because memory system in the form of heap memory. Okay. So because of this, it is having good memory management system. Because of this, the system will be running very fast. Suppose I have declared int a is equal to 20 integer value and string s is equal to as per. Okay, I had declared float is equal to float f is equal to 1.2 f. I declared like this, and double is equal to 2.0. Like this, I declared different variables. Okay, I declared different variables, but I'm not using all the variables. I'm using only int and string, and the other two variables, float and double, are not used. Okay, so what happens in C and C++? When we declare a variable, these are the declaration of variables. A, S, F, D are the variables that we have declared. So once we declare a variable, automatically what happens? It will allocate a space. It will allocate a memory space for every field. So it will be allocated. A will be allocated one memory. S will be allocated one memory, and F will be allocated memory space, and D will be allocated. Okay. So once we declare, the allocation will happen. The memory allocation will happen to all the variables. Okay, because we need to store the data that is present in A. So to store the data, we need to allocate a memory for that, right? Java will take care. So every program will take care of allocation of the memory. Okay, but in Java, what happens? If you are not using any two variables, suppose we are using only A and S, and we are not using float F and double D. Okay, we don't want to allocate that space and waste the memory. If you are not using, we don't want to use the allocation, because that is, if you're not using allocating the space memory for that two variables is waste, right? So what happens in Java? We have a garbage collection, so which was introduced in 1.5, I guess. Okay, Java 1.5. So garbage collection, what happens? It will free up the space. It will free up the space which are not used. So these two variables are not used in the we are not using it in anywhere in the program. So whatever the allocation that has happened for F and D will be removed by the garbage collection. So the memory space will be increased, right? Because of removing all the unnecessary allocations, memory space will be increased. Due to that, the system performance will increase, right? Are you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So due to this, Java, that's why we are calling Java is robust, because of this memory management. Okay, because of memory management, the allocation of space will be emptied if we are not using the garbage collection concept. So that's why system will be very fast. So that's why we are saying that robust. Java is a robust programming language. So one more thing, and we have one more thing, Java exception handling. Do you know exception handling? So Java has a good exception handling mechanisms. So it has a good exception handling mechanism. Because of this also, because all libraries that required this is pre-defined. Okay, we can use the libraries directly. We can use the libraries that are present in Java to use the exception handling mechanism. So just we need to download the libraries that required for exception handling. So we no need to write a separate program to handle the exceptions. Okay, just we need to download the libraries that are required for this exception handling. So because of this, we'll handle almost all the frequently generated exceptions in Java applications. Okay, so because of this also,
Exception handling means.
So suppose I'm writing a program where I need to upload the data from the Excel file. Okay? Upload the data from the Excel file. Okay. So this Excel file should be uploaded from some location, right?
Yes, sir.
So I have written a program. Okay, I have written a program to take the data from the Excel file, which is present in one location. Okay, if I'm trying to upload this file while running the program, then if in this location, if the file someone has deleted, then what happens?
We can't find.
So it will throw an exception. The
Okay.
file not found exception will be thrown. Okay? File not found exception will be thrown. So this will call it as exception. So Java will throw a file not exception. So what we'll do normally, so if we'll write it in condition, okay, if this file is not present, if it is present, then proceed. Okay, else we'll say throw file not found exception. So to use this one, we need to download the libraries for file not found exception. Okay, automatically file not found exception Java util file will be downloaded in the system. So when we are writing, we'll understand. So we'll understand deeper in this exception handling. Okay, we have a separate concept, exception handling, which is a bigger topic in Java. So there you'll understand deeper.
Okay, sir.
So are you clear about robust?
Yes, sir.
So next one is secure. What is the number? Secure 7th, right? So what is meant by secure? Any idea? So Java program language is a secure programming language. So that's why people many of the people who are using their payment system, okay, if there is a payment system in their website, so they are taking payments from the customer through website, through online, then they are going to use Java as a programming language.
It cannot be hacked easily.
It won't be hacked. It's very difficult to hack the system if it is written in a Java program. So that's why we call it as a secure. How it is gonna, how we are gonna say that how it is secure. So there should be a reason, right, to tell that the Java program is secure. So what happens normally? Once we write a Java program, what happens? It will convert into bytecode, right? That is bytecode. Then it will be converted into machine code language, right? So when we convert from Java source file to bytecode, okay, that bytecode will be the format in one format. No need to worry about the format, what exactly it is. It will be a one format where Java can understand. So it will be a one format that Java can be easily understand, whether it is generated by human, whether it is generated by machine. Okay. So if the format of the code, whatever the bytecode that is generated by Java machine is not in a proper format, it's not in a proper format what it is expecting. So there will be a one proper format, right? So if that is not in the proper format, then automatically Java will throw an error. Throw an error. That error will call it as bytecode error. So an error. So that is bytecode error. So that means whatever the bytecode that machine has been generated is not in the proper format. So maybe this might be generated by a human. So I'm not able to authorize this code, this to convert it to machine code language. So there itself it will stop. Okay. If it is in a proper format and trustable way, then it will convert it to machine code language, then execute. Okay. So here itself it will be stopped. While converting into bytecode, if the bytecode is not in a proper format, Java will throw an error saying that bytecode error.
One doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Bytecode will get generated only after we compile
Compile.
the code.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we compile the program, then only it will be generated. Bytecode will be generated. So while once the bytecode is generated, once the JVM tries to convert into machine code language, so what happens? This bytecode will be verified by the JVM.
Maybe.
Java Virtual Machine will be verified whether the bytecode is in a proper format or not. Okay, whether it is a machine code generated or whether it is a human generated. So normally viruses will be introduced by the persons, humans, right?
Yes, sir.
So automatically, because they don't know how JVM is gonna verify the bytecode which is generated. The people don't know how the how the format of the code will be. So we can't by as a human we can't generate the same format or the same structure or the same kind of code that machine generates, right? So there might be some missing. So that machine Java can easily find out whether it is a human generated or machine generated. So JVM immediately throws an error, bytecode error, saying that this is not recognized by the
Sure.
Java. This is not recognized, so it will throw an error saying bytecode error. So that's why we'll say that Java is a bytecode error, bytecode verify error, or bytecode verifier. So bytecode verify error. Okay, it will throw a bytecode verify error. So that's why we'll say that Java is secure. Okay, so we'll stop here for today. Okay, we'll continue tomorrow. The remaining five. I think we have remaining 5 of them. So try to download the Java.